Welcome to Let's Play Baldur's Gate, Part 13. In this episode, we will be returning to Nashkel and set off on our journey to the mines.
Whatever you want.
Now, we've already cleared out the...
Whatever you desire. Not do it.
Oh, the AI is wonderful. The pathfinding. We've already cleared out the Knoll stronghold, so this shouldn't be the hardest of tasks.
Yeah,
just we do need to rest to get our spells back.
Nature's servant awaits.
No one's hurt, so...
Cool one, sir.
Mink's apparently reading a story to Boo, and then the little steam dragon said, "I knew I could do it, I knew I could." Danaher comes in. "What art thou about, Minsk?" "Nothing, just telling Boo a good night story." "Minsk, thou worry me increasingly." "Why, is there something wrong with Minsk?" "Thou speakest to thy hamster almost incessantly, 'tis not quite normal." "Well, neither's spewing fire from your fingertips, and Danaher does it every day. Minsk can't do it." "I'm a learned invoker, and my purpose is to exercise the arts magical. And Minsk is a ranger. He is trained to speak with creatures of the wild. If you can't hear Boo, that doesn't mean he's not talking, right?" "Indeed, but it appears that thou givest him much authority in thine life." "Yes, because Boo is my friend. I listen to your advice too." "Indeed thou dost. Mayhaps this matter should be laid to rest until such time we return to Rashiman. Many Orthlore art great healers, and surely it is in their power to help. On my own, I have no means to improve thy condition." And we rest without getting attacked in the night. All our spells are back. Oh! But what's this, folks? It appears a pack of gnolls is this way. I could sleep them, but they just look to be regular gnolls, so we're just gonna attack. Except for you. And you, Imoen.
Just ask.
Can I help you?
They wish my ear.
Let's see, Dana here only has 6 hit points. She's more fragile than anyone else.
What you want?
Oh, and Vidlaria levels up with the killing of that last gnoll. Khalid gets hit for 3 points, but he's still fighting. The beauty of being a level 2 fighter.
Yep.
And Chira appears to be out of sling stones. Vidlaria was standing around, and then I made her attack, and she's the one who killed the gnoll, just like, kind of simply. I don't know, I thought that was cool. And Loot Master Vidlaria, of course, will be picking up the slack, because no one else can loot like her. This one has a potion of healing. That's handy. Let's see, does Khalid need one? Yes, he does. That's excellent. I'm surprised these gnolls are giving so many potions, but I don't really mind. So let's quick save. And let's level Vidlaria up to level 2. Oh, how nice, folks. Let's see, she gained 1 new first level spell and 5 new hit points. The most she could have gained was 6, so that's a good roll. She now has 17 hit points. Excellent. And a new first level spell. So... I'm tempted to do Charm Person and Magic Missile. Probably Magic Missile.
Yes. Just ask. What would you like?
And let's go
Tell
on.
me all about it.
Actually, Does Chromatic Orb get better at level 2? It does. Does a die 4 and inflicts pain upon the victim. I'm not sure what pain does. I'll have to check. So, Chromatic Orb. Maybe pain will be something useful. And here we're stopped by Null Elite, so we're gonna reform. Vidlaria's gonna cast the sleep spell. Takes out every last one of them, and this is just gonna be a quick cleanup job, it seems. Happy, happy, Null, happy, happy, Null.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Ren and Stimpy, folks. That was a fun show.
Go for the eyes, fool! Go for the eyes!
Anyway, oh, Minx, his two-handed sword is broken. This is quite unfortunate, folks. If we get into any more combats, which we won't quickly win, then that will definitely be bad news. Because a broken weapon for a fighter is kind of like, you know, ruining his day. Let's get rid of this. Do we have spare weapons? Not really. Not that he's proficient with. We could, and we are, going to just give him a halberd. His Thaka is only going to be a 20, but he'll be able to do more than just knock out opponents, which is something important.
What would you like?
I guess there are still gnolls around. Maybe this path or this path.
Tell me all about it. Nothing to it.
And we have seemed to quintuple, I believe, our gold.
Very well.
Maybe that's the wrong term. 6 times.
Whatever.
That doesn't sound like 6 to me. It sounds like 5. Whatever. I don't know my multiples all too well. Past quadruple. I mean, who does? Unless you're into that sort of thing. 6 times the gold we have. It's not like we couldn't use the money if we ever need it, so we may just come back here to clean this area out at some point after we fix the mines. Or at least see what's wrong with the mines and try to fix it. Fix the mines. Help with the iron shortage at the mines. Let's see, so we're going to travel back to Nashkel. But of course, we are waylaid by 3 ogres. So we're going to reform over here.
You've a task?
Let's see here, folks.
I care not. Whatever they need.
Okay.
We will crush you to goo!
Right.
Servant awaits.
We're going to cast Entangle right here.
Just ask.
Vidlaria is going to cast... my cats are fighting, if you hear that. Vidlaria is going to cast Sleep. Hopefully, we can take one of them out.
They wish my ear.
And we do manage to take one of them out. Khalid's going to close with this one. Imoen, why don't you stay right there for now. Minsk is going to help Khalid. Donna here is going to cast her magic missile. Ooh, nasty. The ogre hits Khalid for 13 points of damage.
Can I help you?
He's gonna fall back to Vidlaria, and Vidlaria is gonna ready her Cure Light Wound spell for Khalid. The Entangle spell goes out, captures both the ogres.
Whatever they need.
Let's see, Donna here is gonna cast her second spell.
Yep.
Imoen, why don't you attack the sleeping ogre?
My blade will cut you down to size. They wish my ear.
Khalid is back up to 15 hit points. Let's see, he's gonna drink his potion of Hill Giant Strength and get back into the fight. Let's see.
Crush you to goo!
Ooh.
Crush you to goo!
Khalid, why don't you drink that potion of healing? Oh, but you panicked.
Oh, omnipresent authority figure.
As directed.
No less. You've attacked?
So, bless everyone. Khalid goes down. Rather unfortunate, folks. Let's use that scroll of magic missile on one of these ogres here. Take him out.
I swear you'll never hear the end of it.
Jahira says if Khalid dies, that she'll swear he'll never hear the end of it. Everyone is blessed. Minsk is still swinging.
Whatever that as well as I can.
Down here is going to help Imoen.
No less. That all?
Whatever that
Or not. Imoen's still stabbing away at the sleeping ogre. Minsk takes a nasty, nasty hit, which he's going to drink his potion of healing.
Servant or the group?
Jahira's going to go ahead and close with his ogre.
Yeah.
Second ogre down. Last ogre. Going to try to take out. It appears Minsk's halberd also breaks, so now he is actually without a weapon. This isn't the best situation, folks. Imoen leveled up though, so that is a good thing. Let's go ahead and wait for the entanglement spell to end. Vidlara is going to give her spare potion to Minsk. And hopefully this ends soon. There we go. Minx, go ahead and pick up Khalid's stuff. It'll also give you some weapons. Go ahead and put the ring on, since you're our only fighter at the moment. And his weapon. Do we have a spare shield? We do not. And the second healing potion, you could use that.
I'm waiting. Very well.
So,
Yeah,
Loot Master
tell me
Vedloria.
all about it.
Gonna see what these ogres had. A flame dance ring, those are pretty valuable. 47 coins. Milf's acid arrow. That's a nice find.
Of course.
Let's go ahead and quick save, but we can't. So whatever, let's level up Imoen to a level 3 thief. She gains 7 hit points. Her Thako is reduced by 1 and 25 skill points. Not bad at all. We're going to raise her Find Traps by 10 points. And her Open Locks by 5 points. And her Hide and Shadows by 10 points. And let's continue onwards to Nashkel, hopefully without another fight. Because Khalid is an important member of our party at this point. Ah, we made it. Excellent.
Very well. What would you like?
And my cats are still fighting a little bit. They're mostly just growling at each other. Anyway. Let's see. I guess first things first. We we go revive Khalid.
Tell me all about it.
Maybe I'll investigate this pub. The Belching Dragon Tavern.
Nothing to it.
And maybe
Very
talk to the mayor. Actually, well, we will be doing all of those things. I shouldn't say maybe. Is this the mayor?
Whatever you want.
Stand away, citizen!
Alright. Well, Baron, we got sidetracked, but we will be
If you say
helping out the mines. Why did I talk to the mayor folks? Because I thought I was coming back from the mines. For just a moment.
You must
I'm
gather
silly.
your party before venturing.
So let's go to the temple, get Khalid revived, buy lots of ammunition.
If that's what you want. Whatever you desire.
Hi, Nalan.
Helm watch over thee upon thy quest.
Yes, we're gonna need you to raise Dead and Khalid. Please notice that it's 100 gold coins per level of the character, so this is actually quite a bit expensive. What that means is that if Imoen dies, which she is likely to die, because she doesn't have that many hit points. She does have 19 now, which is a bit. If she dies, it's gonna cost us the most to raise her, because thieves level the fastest. Anyway, Minsk, why don't you give Khalid his stuff back, including his ring. I'm sorry, Minsk. I know you like your shiny magical ring, but Khalid needs it. There we go. And besides, you have the gauntlets of dexterity. And give him his potion back. See,
Yes.
lots of stuff to sell. Jahira, why don't you heal your husband? Because I know that would be the first thing you would do. Because we're in town, we're gonna prepare the friend spell.
What would you like?
And we're gonna go rest at the tavern first. So let's quick save. Because we're finally back in Nashkel.
Tell me all about it. Nothing to it. Very well. Whatever you want. If you say so. Of course.
Sorry there, folks. Just watching my cats.
If that's what
They calmed down. That's good.
whatever you desire.
Never had rats.
What can you give me today? Let's go ahead and rest in noble quarters. We haven't been in town for a while.
You point, I punch.
Minsk, right before we go to bed. I think Boo wants another story. Do you know any good stories, Danaher? Minsk has really run out of them. Thou must surely be joking. I would never relate a tale to a hamster. Please? Pretty please? You could tell Boo about that time you went for a swim in the Lake of Dragons, and Oravar stole your clothes, and then... Minsk! Thou would not dare to... I mean, 'tis not a proper story for such a young hamster. I would tell him the story of the Princess Swan and her candy castle. Peanut Castle. I think that would interest Boo more. Indeed. So once upon a time, the beautiful Princess Sunflower Seed went to a dance to the Sunflower Dale in the Peanut Forest. Minsk, what was that about Oravar, the Lake of the Dragons? It's somewhere in the Dale Lands, is it? Sorry, Boo. Imoen wants to hear about Oravar. We took the same ship to Westgate with Oravar, and he really liked Danaher. Minsk, Imoen and I would appreciate it if thou would not pester our friend with this. Teach me burning hands? 'Tis not a joking affair. Thou couldst start a forest fire if thou art not careful. So, Minsk, what did Oravar do? On the other hand, thou art quite cautious for a rogue. 'Tis not Hatharan's custom to turn away one who's willing to learn. Mayhaps I can be persuaded to teach thee. Promise? Promise. That Oravar, he had a cabin by the Lake of the Dragons, and he invited us to stay for a week, and down here she was so seasick that she was unable to travel. Minsk, I think Boo rather hear the story about the Princess Sunflower Seed and the Peanut Castle. Squeak. Well, that was fun. Everyone's rested up.
Nothing to it.
Khalid's almost fully healed. He's at 18 of 23.
Very well.
Let's sell stuff.
What would you like?
Vidlaria, of course, will be making herself charming as a nymph.
Business has been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
So, let's see. Let's go ahead and sell all of these little gems and knickknacks that we've got. And the Infravision scrolls. Why do we sell these? Well, Infravision doesn't really do all too much, so it's really worth money. At least for me. Maybe some other people, you know, swear by it, but whatever. We can't sell this potion here. That's too bad. Let's see. So now we're up to 1 under 1,000 gold. And let's go ahead and restock on all sorts of little things that we need. First, I need to check what down here is proficient in. Sling. Good job.
Just
The customer is always right.
So we're gonna need to get her a sling. There you are. Minsk, you need a 2-headed sword. So there you go. And Imowen, you need arrows. 3 just to put your, I guess, quick slot for ranged weapons back to par, and another 3 to refill it. That should be okay. Same deal with Jaheira. And Vidlaria. Let's see. There's not really much else we could get here. I suppose plate mail armor would be quite valuable, but I'm not quite sure if I want to drop more than half my cash just for one person at this point. So, right, let's re-equip all this ammunition. Chill Touch, not really all that great of a spell, but it is a combat spell. We could use it in combat. I'm sure it will be used some point. Minsk now has a weapon again. Oh, we didn't buy down here any stones. And Jaheira, this is that kind of murky potion of healing potion that we got. So, not entirely sure if that's legit or not. Might be watered down. Let's see. Melf's Acid Arrow is a 2nd level spell. It's a popular one, folks. It's quite good as a damage spell, so we're gonna try to learn that. And we do indeed learn Melf's Acid Arrow, our first 2nd level spell. Look at that. That is sexy. Let's see here. Down here needs slings.
My
Stones.
prices are the best south of Waterdeep.
Best south of Waterdeep. Sure. That sounds nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Excellent. I could buy Minsk a bow or a crossbow. Does he sell those? He does. Composite longbow, folks. +1 to hit, +2 damage. He's not proficient in it. but for fighter types, that's only a -2 to hit, so with the +1 to hit, it shouldn't be too bad. And it's +2 damage, and it's ranged. So let's go ahead and get that for Minsk. Buy some arrows. And one more. That should be nice. This way, all but one of us have a ranged option. Let's see. His chances to hit, he has a Thako of 17 with it. And as soon as we get a specialization point, which I believe will come at level 3, and he's almost level 2 already, he'll be able to get proficiency in it, and that'll lower by 2. Which is a good thing, for those of you who don't know. The lower the Thako, the better. For those of you not familiar with 2nd edition, familiar with 3rd edition, Thako is base attack bonus, essentially. But like armor class, the lower the better.
If you say so. Of course. If that's what you want.
I wonder if we can sell that potion of cold resistance in the temple.
Nothing to it.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
So, let's go ahead and do that.
Very well.
Helm watch over thee upon thy quest.
Yes, yes, yes. We cannot. I want to point something out here, folks. Potion of healing, 84 coins, right? Heals 9 hit points. Elixir of health. Apparently it's the mixture of an antidote and a healing potion, but it only heals 10 points. Why would you get this? It cost almost 3 times as much as the antidote, when just getting a healing potion and antidote would only cost 200. This is about 80 more coins. I mean, sure, there's a convenience to it, and maybe it saves you around, but I don't know. Anyway, we apparently can't sell anything here, which is too bad. I was looking forward to having another 100 coins or so. Down here, talking to Vidlaria. Dost thou miss Candlekeep, Vidlaria? Surely thou art not as far afield from thy home as I am, but do thine eyes turn in its direction and fill with tears sometimes? I suppose Vidlaria would miss her home that she's been at for 20 years. So, I miss Candlekeep sorely, and I hope to return there as soon as I'm able to find a rare book or collect 10,000 gold pieces. Thou hast to pay such an enormous fee to visit thine own city of birth? That is correct. I could not even return to bury my foster father properly. 'Tis a shame indeed. One ne'er should be denied such a thing.
How long must we wait here? Things stir to the south as we sit.
Jaheira chimes in. Done here. Do you and Minx require some privacy? No, Jaheira. The plans we are making aren't not of secretive nature. I only wanted to tell you now that we have more people in the party. There's no need for Minsk to keep watch while you sleep. You can sleep together at the same time. I mean, while Khalid and I keep watch, and in your turn, you and Minx can keep watch while we were asleep. 'Tis very kind of thee, Jaheira. Thou art ever so attentive to everyone else's needs. Indeed, Khalid and I can give you tips for setting up your resting area, for privacy needed for meditation, spell preparations and the like, yet still reasonably in touch with everyone else. We do have much field experience in this area. I appreciate the advice, but all at the same time, we would keep to our past vigils. However, I would like to ask a favor of thee. Yes? I would like that extra bedroll from thy store. Mine is full of crumbs. I suspect that Mink set Boo to guarding me again, alas.
You must gather your party.
That's kind of fun. Anyway,
Tell me all about it.
this is gonna be the
Let's do it.
end of the episode. We now have what seems like a full party, even though it looks like we could hold one more person. Not entirely sure if in Baldur's Gate 2 you can have 7 people in the party. I don't know.
Very well.
Maybe we can.
Whatever you want.
I really don't know, as I've never played Baldur's Gate 2. I was gonna check out that one other tavern. I'll start off the next video with that. Later, folks. Oh, and in the next video, we're gonna be checking out that tavern, then the mines. Anyway, bye.